my dad told me is like you have like friends and you have acquaintances, and I think a lot of people call acquaintances friends. Like for me, I was always taught like a friend is not something you throw around loosely, and no one's really your friend until you've been through something with them or you needed them and had to depend on them and they came through.
What's your level of disrespect? At what point, oh nah, you got me toe down?
You never invite me into your platform.
Right.
I just need to understand what we're going on here. You know what I mean? So that's about the level of disrespect. Right. Because I need to know.
Even now, I work in IT. He works in IT. We're on two different sides of it, but
hang it up.
Hi, this is Jamahl.
Click. Damn. You know, man. You know what's great? You got a ball player name. Like you ain't got a black like hood name, but you got a black name. You got a black name.
All brown, baby.
Click. Hell no. We don't know no white Jamals.
Oh, for sure.
I'm like, hey, this is Brad. They're like, oh, hold on.
Exactly. That's why they don't hang on. You gotta change your name.
I was thinking about the other day, you know, the funny thing is like everybody, bro, I think the people who we work with at Best Buy, couple people from Comp, people we met like in that generation, like everybody, well, not everybody, but it's a good handful of them that are doing well. You know what I mean? Nigga, you doing well? I'm off in the wait.
Yeah.
I got lights on in my truck.
You, me.
Thank you.
You, me, Fred, even Brian, right? Then leaked out. You, me, Fred, Brian, E doing his stuff, Dizzle, right? Mike doing his. Wait, Mike?
The people in the room.
Wait, Mike Newsom, Tom Davis.
They're rich.
What? I mean, I didn't know that, but I'm just saying.
Right. Don't count.
Hey, but wait, it's plenty of people who rich come from a good background, don't end up doing well, right?
No, I'm no rich person.
I think them the ones that when they get out on their own, they don't do well.
Right. Mike, they ain't had to do nothing. Mike Newsom, Tom Davis, Tom is straight, Mike is straight. A lot of them people that we, you know,
everybody pretty much straight for the most part.
Yeah, Corey. I seen Corey, Gerald. I seen Big C. Corey straight, Gerald straight. Man, I seen.
Do I know Big C? Who Big C?
Corey. He used to work with us at CompUSA. Wow, big dude with the
no
blazer.
C-Roy?
No, not C-Roy. I don't think C-Roy's straight.
Oh my God!
I seen him.
So C-Roy,
C-Roy, I call every time I see a C-Weezy. That's why I call him right now to this day. If he's still with us.
He's still with us.
Some people don't be with us no more.
Yeah.
You have it really quick.
Yeah, and he called me. He went through like all of us do. He went through a tough time. What's up, man? Oh, okay. Just take a bit. Yeah, do your thing.
Yeah, but I seen Corey. I mean, it might not have been. But I seen Big Corey. You know, he had the Trailblazer or whatever it was with the bump in it. I seen Big Soul Corey. I seen Little Corey. Now this is within a couple of years. I've seen C-Roy. Like I even seen C-Roy online and stuff, but like C-Roy, you know what I'm saying? Like
I forgot what the fuck man C-Roy was talking about, but it was we were supposed to get together on something.
What's her name?
Brittany.
Not Brittany.
Tiffany.
She a nurse or some shit like that?
Yeah, she been a nurse for she that's
but
it.
I'm saying Brittany works
She probably a fucking sniper.
No, Brittany works for
Brittany crazy.
The IRS. She an agent. Like she clocking like
she in there.
200,000. Like Brittany Brittany probably a millionaire in stocks right now, bro.
Man,
No cap.
y'all, bro, that was y'all was.
Who else?
That was crazy.
There's a lot of people that we came up with, like we met through retail when retail was at its golden era that really brought us up. Like, bro, like I went to Best Buy the other day, like to get my son an Xbox or something. Fucking skeleton staff, bro. Like like we used to work at Best Buy, it was like 10 feet, 10 seconds. If you see somebody within 10 feet, within 10 seconds, you got to say something to them. Knowledgeable about
you know what? I'm finna change the whole trajectory of this
knowledgeable about
podcast.
the product.
Go ahead.
You get what I'm saying? Knowledgeable about the product, because that's where we like all grew up. Like these soft skills that we had. You get what I'm saying? Like,
right. That's what I'm saying.
because now, I mean, now, like you got your credit stuff. Jay, the vice president. I work in IT as a product manager, product owner.
Right.
Like,
For who?
So I was working for Hunter Fan, but I've worked for Humana. I work for Optum. I work for UHG. I work for marketing and ad agencies. Like that's a whole. We hadn't really touched on a lot of that. That's a whole like nigga, like when I like rarefied air, like professionals. Like when you think of like you're talking about like these people who have these jobs and do these things. And to your point, like who were you were talking about like skills and jobs and stuff. Like me, him, some of the folks we hang out with, Shar, like them. Like you're talking about like how do you get around these people? Like at some point you realize, I think, like the only way to be around people who are like-minded is really it's not based off the jobs that they do, but the jobs that they do is a good indication. You get what I'm saying? Yeah,
but it's still a marker for how people think. Now, this is what I'm saying.
Because all a job does is like when you first meet somebody,
not a
talk
job.
about a job, what their career is. People use that as a qualifier to credit you or discredit you. So I don't even, like me and Jay personally, I don't really, like we got our circle, but I don't, with a lot of other people, I don't get into like what I do, but sometimes I'll ask people what they do just to understand, like, if you, I'm not trying to be funny, but like, bro, if you tell me like you work at a warehouse or something, like I'm not going to discredit you, but if I see certain traits or tendencies or things you do, I can be like, well, that's the environment. But I've met other people, someone could work at McDonald's and be able to have the same mindset as us around these type of things. Like I met a dude the other day, he was a millionaire.
No. Well, hold on. Before you get to that, now I want to hear what you're saying.
What happened, Miss King?
Huh? It was like 6 months ago. I gotta introduce you to the dude, but dude, cool. No, dude. No, dude. Dude is a millionaire though. I'm for real, Jay. You know me. I don't be capping on no.
But listen, hold on. I got it before I forget, man. Listen, hold on. All right, you said that somebody working at McDonald's can have the same mindset. Do you think that's possible?
Absolutely, I worked at McDonald's, and I did too.
That's my very first job.
Yeah.
But if you're still working at McDonald's and you can have a mindset, I don't think what you do and your mindset. I think your mindset and what you do got to go hand in hand. I don't think you had the same mindset and work for minimum wage, deal with, like, I just don't.
So I'm gonna put it like this. Me and Jay were managers, right?
I was a manager too.
Right. So when we were at CompUSA, we were managers. When we were at Best Buy, we were managers. Right? We would like, what's my man's name? Corey. Not the young Corey. Remember, he came for the interview and was dressed in like some jeans and a shirt, and we sent him away. Like, bro, you got to come back with like the right.
My Corey is a sheriff, right?
No, not him. Maybe his name's not Corey. He was a young dude. really young dude came in there, and he came in with like a t-shirt and some jeans and whatever, right? Jay was like, he ain't even dressed right, bro. You got to tell him to come back another day in like a polo and a whatever. Like, damn, whatever his name is, young dude. Like, he was young, but me and Jay were like, when we talked to him for that brief second, we're like,
we talking about Company USA?
We're at Company USA. We're like, kind of see something, and like this dude right here that's kind of familiar. So you can have some of the intangibles and be in a bad spot. I get what you're saying. Like for us right now, if you're 40, 45, 35 working at McDonald's, like even though it's a lot of people with degrees doing that because they say it's hard to find a job or whatever, but I don't think your job necessarily disqualifies you. You can have some of the thought process, and because like let Jay tell it, I took a chance on Jay when I hired him at Best Buy. Because
you took a chance on Jay,
and not like that. Wait, not like a chance, but what I'm saying is like I didn't wait. I didn't interview you. I didn't tell the dude to be like hire him. Wait.
Threw that out there.
Wait, no, what I'm saying though is like Jay came to interview.
I was really, go ahead.
Jay came to the job. I was the department senior at Best Buy. It's a supervisor, one person above me. I'm interviewing people.
How old are you at the time? Like, what were we talking about? Like
19?
Damn, really?
20? Maybe. Yeah, like, because I just moved here. I graduated in 99. I came here in 2000.
I got something to say about that.
Did any one of y'all work like low level shit like fast food when y'all was young or some shit like that? Y'all like
so my first job before I moved here, I worked at Wendy's in North Carolina. I worked at Wendy's through high school. Then I moved into a job at Best Buy while I was in Raleigh. And this was when like service plans and all that stuff were really big and really profitable. Like, nigga, you could tell me you want to spend $3,000. If you weren't buying the service plan on that shit, Lowe's right down the street, they could probably deliver it tomorrow for you. We don't got it in stock.
You know how crazy it is, huh?
We don't
send them money out the door because they won't spend $300.
Yeah, because the service plan. Because the service plan. Because you got to think about it though.
And you know what this is about? I'm trying to understand your perspective. That's crazy.
Well, because so if you sell a washer and dryer or a refrigerator or TV, there's only like 3%, 4% margin.
But you put the service plan on top of it.
But you put the service plan 8 out of 10
How old are you at this time?
Like, I started working at Best Buy probably was like 17, 18.
It makes sense. It makes sense now.
About revenue and margin and stuff.
It makes sense.
And I just used to be in the smack. I'm gonna pick up all that. I'll get it in a minute.
Nigga, that's how when y'all was talking about when I came.
I used to be in the smack.
Nigga talking about margin. Oh man, I gotta study. God damn it.
I'll get it in a minute.
But see, when I was brought up in the Best Buy time, like they didn't. You had your, me and Jay from CompUSA to make it correlate. We used to talk about we need to sell $80,000 worth of stuff today, right?
Right.
But then there's some more numbers, like the margin you make on it, the higher things you sell, like selling accessories at things that cost $1, which we all know now. It's stuff you can find on Temu or whatever the other little site is.
Yeah.
For like 50 cents.
Yeah.
You buy fucking 800 USB cables. They're selling for $40, $50, $60.
Right.
They bought it for a quarter.
A quarter, right. Yeah.
So you sell a computer which has $8 profit with $100 cord that has $90 profit. They end up caring more about that $90 cord than they do the computer. Like right now, you hear Costco's chicken is $5. They sell it at a loss to bring you in to get the other things that have more margin. When we were doing this, we cared about hitting our goal, the dollar amount, but we cared even more about our revenue. We cared more about our margin and our service plan percentages. So when I was brought up, if someone bought a washer and dryer, or even when we worked at Best Buy, hey Jay, I know we're at 10% accessories and 15% margin.
I get it.
Okay. they looking to buy a washer and dryer or TV or whatever it was, it's gonna drop us down to an 8%. We would have conversations around, do you think we can get this 8 back to a 10 if we let this money go out the door?
But hold on. This one, and I don't mean to cut you out. I'm telling y'all right now, and I gotta give y'all flowers, real talk. I learned this from y'all. When I started, this was foreign. The shit you saying, I get what you're saying, because we did the shit.
We did the shit, right.
But it started with y'all. So now business, that's business.
Yeah.
It made sense to me. At some point, like I always reflected back when I worked at Comp USA. I said, man, Jamahl and Brad taught me a lot, bro, because it 100% profit insurance or warranty. Who? Tell him come up. 100% profit. Man, he like, man, we got to go back out and take them over back to the shop. But it was like everything started, and this I think again that I started understanding how my mind worked later on in life, because I always unconsciously take in things that I don't even know I'm taking in. But I know where I got it from though. Damn, it makes sense. That's why business is so important. So I really, and hopefully, man, I want to have this regular conversation with y'all when it pertains to business, because the thing is, by you saying this right now, you was 17, y'all was young. I was at McDonald's, I was a manager for 2 years, I was a regular employee for 2 years. So I worked there for 4 years. But I still didn't get all the skills as a real, I still felt like a regular employee, even as a manager. I just counted the drawer. Like I just had an extra responsibilities.
You managed the process, but not necessarily
the business.
P&L operations.
I didn't, you see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Now you move up. I was a site manager for Aetna Medicare. I had 25 supervisors and like 400 employees. Like I had a big operation. I was in a position for and I moved up all the way. I'm talking about, this is a brand new company in Memphis. I got promoted 4 times in 8 months, just for them to let me go. What's up, bro?
Big old.
Grab looking at, it's a closet, over there, the closet over there by the bathroom. I think it's some chairs over there. And that may be downstairs. Grab this one. Don't worry about it. Grab this one right here.
You want me to sit there or pull it?
I mean, you can. It's a wood tray. You can pull it over here. Just move
Can
it.
I sit there?
Yeah, you can sit there. Just move that adapter. Y'all, this is my brother, Jamahl, Brad. This Sean.
How's it going?
Hey, what's going on, big dog? Great to meet you. I don't want to move.
Yeah, just.
I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, that's what I do. There you go. Brad gonna figure it out. That's what you.
Good to meet you, bro. How you know I need you?
We'll get out in front of the camera, nigga. All right, so damn.
Learning.
Right. So at 17, because again, I was working at McDonald's.
Is that Cameron?
Did you say Cameron?
The dude that Erica Badu was married to.
Common?
Common.
Damn.
I wish I had his money. I wish I had his bread.
Nah, that ain't Common, but damn, man, that's crazy. Nah, you do look
Bro,
like
it's not
Common.
the first time he's heard this.
I know that's right. Damn, I ain't even. I've been knowing him so long. I ain't even. Damn.
Put 2 and 2 together.
They're not putting it.
Okay.
I knew you weren't live, so I had to act right quick. I was like,
We all live. We live. But listen, this nigga here threw me off. What is it like? How old was you? What's the age difference?
5 years older than Brad.
I'm 44.
No, I'm 3 years older.
Oh, I was gonna say, damn, you 48. You had to look up in the sky to see we get to that point when we look up in the sky to realize what. Damn. But we was in our 20s when we were first. God damn. 17. So what I guess my question is, 17 years old in a position where you understanding margin, business, like you understanding how numbers work and shit like that. And then you training other people. His mind work a different way, and you was kind of under his umbrella. It's like both of y'all. You was under his umbrella. He was under yours, and you know what I'm saying.
When I met Brad, I was a hooligan, bro.
For real?
Yeah.
What you mean hooligan? What you mean?
So they messed his check up.
You know what I'm saying?
He didn't get his first check. He was ready to walk out of there with HD TVs and stuff. And I had to be like, bruh, I promise you, they gonna get the check taken care of. I'm talking about like hot about it. I'm like, I got you.
And I played ball.
Yep.
That was over with. And I really think there needs to be a space for athletes who all their life they played a sport, and then all of a sudden it's just done.
Right.
And now you just got to be in the real world. That's a different kind of space to be in. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And so when I had a young lady be like, you know, they're hiring Best Buy. She took me to the job fair. I got the job. Brad did interview me. I got the job at Best Buy. But before then, I didn't think I was gonna be able to do nothing in life. Like I was willing to just throw it all away because, you know, my dreams and aspirations, I didn't make them. So what now? You see what I'm saying? And Brad taught me everything I know. Like Brad taught me how to sell. Then I was able to take that and then grow it into who I am, because I always knew I could do something, right? Just didn't know what I was gonna do. You know.
You never thought it was sales though.
Nah,
you never thought it was nothing professional at all. Nothing white collar.
Nah, I'm tell you how bad it was. I was in orientation. I said so.
How long for you?
I said so. If I don't sell nothing, y'all fire me.
A real question.
Real question. If I don't sell nothing, y'all fire me. That's how bad it was. But then my first day on the floor, I sold 22 service plans.
Damn, for real. At Best Buy.
Yeah.
But how you do that? With his training, or you just went out there and just bit? You were just real.
I just need a word. He gave me words.
So so had you always been able to talk to people, or did you have to learn that?
So, and this is what I was gonna get back to. So I think one reason me and Brad connected was because we both come from the same background. I come from a military family.
Right.
Brad came from a military family, right?
Right.
But Brad moved here when he was an adult.
Right.
I moved here when I was in the 8th grade.
Right.
From
Last place was Charleston, South Carolina.
Okay.
And I moved here when I graduated high school. I came to Memphis.
From North Carolina.
Raleigh, yep.
Okay.
So I was able to see a lot of who I was when I got here in Brad. And then I got Memphis on me.
Right.
But part of the reason I feel like I was good with different audiences is because I had to move for a different place 1 year, 2 years, every 3 years. So I had to be a new kid in school, introduce myself, make
Every
friends
time.
every single time I would go.
Every 2-3 years.
Every 2-3 years.
3-4 years, yeah.
So then going to another place and being new and introducing myself and talking to people that just came second nature, because that was almost a survival tool that I had to have in every space I went to.
Right.
So you take that full circle. All I needed was words. You gave me words. If I can put these words together, I can do whatever I needed to do. And then, you know, just it opened up. Like, hey, you can actually, you don't have to be a crazy person. You can actually get a job, make a couple dollars, and, you know, get some money. And
Right.
once I understood that, it was full speed ahead then. But Brad taught me everything I know from the jump.
Right.
And then we've been able to bounce that back and forth off of each other as we go. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But when you say, so were y'all friends at the time?
I didn't know him from a hole in the wall. I just interviewed this dude and I was like, yeah, he seems straightened up. We'll hire him.
Okay.
I mean, he still had to, like, any interview process. Like, I was like, yeah, he's cool. You should talk to him. The supervisor or sales manager, whoever interviewed him after me, was like, cool, but I could have been like, I don't like him, and they would be like, next. You get what I'm saying?
Let you know he was a gatekeeper.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
I'm just saying, like we
Cool,
talk.
it was.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he's
But
so cool.
I was gonna like take a TV. Like I ain't get my check.
Yeah, he didn't get his check. I had to, and I didn't know him from a whole. It's some new dude I just hired ain't been here 2 weeks.
Like, you know, first you don't know me. Why you calling my name tag say Jamahl? Why you calling me that? My name tag say Jamahl. You don't know me.
And at the time, we didn't even know each other's background or anything like that. Like it was just like we hired this dude. If he don't work out, yeah, I'm looking like it looked bad on me. I didn't say he cool. They didn't went through the process. Said that, you know, they ain't really looking at nobody too hard back then. You thought he was straight. You gonna be the one working with him. Yeah, he's straight, cool. Right. We didn't see anything. I mean, just like today, you know what I'm saying? It's one person. They like he said you straight. We didn't see anything wrong. So go ahead, like whatever. So I'm like, I can't have you spazzing out here about your checks. Like, bro, they're gonna get you another check. It's okay. Like, I don't know why they messed it up.
You talk them down.
Yeah.
And I listen.
Right. Why?
You know, because it was somebody that cared.
Okay. That makes sense.
You know, like everybody else was looking like somebody else actually cared to tell me what was going on.
Hold on, now, and I don't mean to cut you off. Now, y'all remember when my check got cut short? Y'all remember what I did at Company USA? When Ken was the manager there?
You know what?
You remember what I did?
When you bringing it like to the forefront of my mind now, like you trying to.
I did something very specific.
What'd you do?
I punched a hole in the wall.
Yeah, you did punch a hole.
I punched a hole in the motherfucking wall.
But back at the back, right?
No, it was in the front office.
You did punch the hole in the long front.
Was I there then?
Yeah, nah, he punched the hole. He did.
And it wasn't because they didn't short my check. A garnishment came out of my check and took half my check. Mm-hmm. I was so upset, so and what's the white boy? The old white boy, but he was like a young nigga, like
Magby, was it the IT dude?
No, the sales guy, the white salesman.
Tim.
No,
with
he
the beard,
business.
the fat beard with the beard.
No. What's up, guys? What's going on? He was old looking in the face, but he had he was cut.
Aaron?
No.
White dude.
He
skinny.
fixed it for me. He patched it up.
It had to be Aaron.
Blonde.
It had to be Aaron. Crazy
straight,
Aaron.
Crazy.
Or Carl.
Damn. Carl. All these names sound familiar. I can't come
Carl, crazy man, Carl. Like he was,
So
I think it was Carl.
Dude, and it was a younger dude.
You know what I mean?
He wasn't old. He was old. He was. It's like he was.
I think
he had a lot of energy.
I think you're talking about Carl. Like, he had a lot of,
I think it was Carl.
Probably was Carl.
Handy. He'll just do anything. He call. Yeah, I do it.
Now we know that's Adderall, but back then,
Oh, that still
cocaine.
sound like. That still sound like.
Man came in on.
He's definitely talking about Carl.
I didn't say it then. He came in on cocaine every day.
Okay, well then it might have been Carl. Okay.
I remember all of them.
Carl. That's who.
Ooh, Carl didn't like me at all.
He patched that hole up for me.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't know. She said if you don't patch this hole up, you fired. You got a week. I said, damn. I don't know. I got you. I'll do it, man. He came in with a tool belt and everything and patched them motherfucker up.
I must not have been there yet.
Brad, you was there.
Well, no,
Brad was there when I.
Well, it was a while where Jay was. It was
when I got there.
Was it there? Okay, I can't remember.
Yeah, you was there.
Okay.
You was there with Ken. Was there, right? Cause we had a new. Ken was a new manager, right?
After McKinley.
Exactly.
Man,
You're crazy.
That's so. Carl, yeah, Carl.
Again, you learn a sales portfolio will teach you so much about life, and I ain't even know that explains your behavior. Cause when when them folk came in, I need to listen. When you young and you seeing something for the first time and you witnessing, how do I deal with these white people? I remember me not knowing enough about computers. I didn't know when I worked at Company USA. I just overwhelmed I forgot the guy that actually hired me. He was gay too. He used to work with me at McDonald's. He became
was it Bobby? No,
Patrick.
Boy,
when I went in Company USA, man, God damn, you remember this shit? Patrick hired me.
Patrick didn't.
A minute.
That man had them movies on his laptop.
Man, he was nasty gay. He wasn't even like.
This man walking around with the laptop, bro. Watching the flicks as he was working on the laptop. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
It worked.
Here we go. I'm sorry.
No, fuck it. It's out there now. Hold on, no. I gotta get that out. Hell no. He was on the porn on the laptop.
Bro, on the Sony Vaio truck, the little bitty truck.
It let you in the Wi-Fi, the firewall. He got past the firewall.
But Kimmy was like, I saw his laptop.
Wow.
We were all outside one day.
And I knew he was like a freak ass nigga, bruh.
And them shoes. Man, shoes, man. Boy. USA, education.
Hey, you want to know something funny? You know Alan, right? His mom used to work at Comp USA in the cashier's office or whatever. When I first moved to Memphis, my uncle's kids, Alan, you know what I'm saying, in the Navy, used to go up there before I was even.
That's crazy. Nah, that's serendipitous for real, bro. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Well,
he hired you.
Well, damn, man. That man said walk around with the laptop. But I knew when Patrick hired me, damn, man, I forgot my motherfucking point. But anyway, Patrick ended up hiring me. When that happened, that was the first time they had garnished my check. That's when I started researching like how to stop a garnishment, and that's when but they was garnishing my check for like a straight, like I feel like I was paying child support. It was like a straight year. Right. They were taking, they take 25% out. So them commission checks wouldn't, you get 23, 2,500, they taking off. I'm like, man. So the first time it happened, and when I punched a hole in the wall, Carl, he patched it up. Do y'all remember the time when me and Tiffany was together, right? Mm-hmm. You remember we went to Hot Springs? We took a vacation day, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. All four of y'all used to double date.
Who?
You, Brad, what's the girl name? Brittany?
That ain't what I'm talking about. That ain't what I'm talking about, bro.
Y'all remember that?
Did we double date?
Man.
Nah.
How we gonna cap, right?
No, we did not.
We didn't. We didn't double date. But Brittany and Tiffany was friends. But we didn't double date though. But y'all niggas was mad at me because I had took a vacation day.
Was he mad at you?
Y'all found out we went to Hot Springs and I came back. It was just this tension. You remember we had to start signing in when we came in. That was all. It had to be. Y'all had to need me that day. But I took off.
What we need?
I came in. Met you at the door. You was coming from the back. I didn't sign in. I walked right past the thing. You said, "Hey, bro, you need to sign in." And walked off. I said, "Oh, these niggas. Oh, they. Here we go." Cause you remember the reason you were mad at me because we had y'all called me in the office. It was you and Brian. Y'all sat me down and y'all talked like you took off and it was that. And I ain't want to hear that shit. Like, what? Y'all, hold on, I'm a grown man. Like, yeah, I can't. So after that, it was like, oh, well, fuck me after that. Like, so when I came in that day, hey, bro, you need to sign in. And nigga walked off. Said shit. And I don't like working under these conditions. You know what I'm saying? So I said, all right, listen, I got to make this right. So we made it right. I said, listen, I don't even know what the conversation was, but I don't know if I apologized or I don't know what it was. But you made me feel real uncomfortable at that time.
Like I said earlier, I know how I was. I know it actually influences and informs the way I am today. Because there were things that happened in my life that made me look back on it personally and say, yeah, bro, that's probably not the best way to conduct yourself going forward in your life, man. So
I'm met at the door. They might say, you need to sign in, my nigga.
But to be
honest, that nigga walks off.
I was so for real about like I can't be broke.
Yeah.
I gotta make it. I gotta have some. I was so for real about it. You understand? How heart, guts, and desire. Like that was it. What else was I gonna do?
I mean, y'all wasn't late for work. Y'all didn't call in. Y'all didn't even have no excuses for nothing. That's what I'm saying. At that age, I didn't have that discipline yet. You know what I'm saying? But I became one of the best salesmen there. You remember we had that?
No, for sure.
I didn't know nothing. Everybody, I was like, man, we had that big sale. You know them. I remember y'all. I don't know what we did teams. I think I was on Brad's team. I'm not for sure, but y'all was gonna trade 4 of y'all team members for me. Yeah, I remember that. I'm patting myself on the back for this shit.
And I probably was like, nah, we're not doing that.
Yeah, no, we didn't. We didn't. I think y'all got like I got better than C-Roy, and C-Roy was the best one on the floor.
Nah, man, you were really good.
Yeah,
really good.
Yeah, I remember the time it was,
and I still can't believe it. I just had to learn. Like, what made me do it is this white guy made me. He made me feel so motherfucking bad. I was on I tried to read the specs off the car, and I couldn't do it and engage with him at the same time. So when I was doing it, I sounded like I didn't know what I was talking about. Mm-hmm. Man, that man said, what is this guy's talking about? And this is my first time being like disengaged with white people on this level. What is this guy? Get me somebody else. And how you come back from that? Like, I don't know what to say after that. They had to come swap me out. So instead of me giving up, I said, nah. Yeah, I became a monster after that, because that fucked me up.
You owned it though.
right. Instead of saying whatever, like this never gonna happen, gonna have.
Yeah, but I think, this is what I'm saying. I started listening to y'all more, because I didn't think I had to know everything just to sell it. No, product knowledge is important. And you got to know how to talk to white people. When they get angry, you got to know how to diffuse it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I said earlier. I think soft skills probably have gotten us further than probably anything. And I still learn today, because I look at Jay and I'm like, man, I'm straight. I got a good job. I interact with CEOs, CIOs, CFOs, every alphabet, whatever. But I'm like you one of them. I'm still trying to aspire to be one of them, which is less about like skill and more about like that someone liking you, either taking a chance on you or putting you under their wing and saying whatever, or like where he's at, it's like a lot of, or you're in a performance driven place, like, which at the time when we were at Best Buy in Circuit City and all them places like that, that's exactly what it was. Like, if you could do it, then you could tell somebody else how to do it. Well, then you can run it, because you know what it takes to make those things happen. So
yeah,
you know, like you were asking earlier, I think you're like, one of the things you learn now, now, back then for me is like, he touched on it, like, bro, when you realize like you really good at something, and then you get like confident, borderline arrogant, and then you're black, like,
yeah.
We had to learn it at Best Buy. We had the thing you talk about us being Comp USA, about us taking it so serious, because we took a trash store and turned it into one of the best in the region. And this wasn't our
and we in competition with Best Buy. That shit was crazy. Them folks were debating on whether or not they should go over there or come over here.
And this is at a time
we got real niggas over here. You know what I mean?
We worked at Best Buy though too. Like, they ranked every Best Buy against every Best Buy.
Right.
Me and Jay would go from department to department, taking trash, 450, 500, ranked out of 500 stores in a month, 2 months, top 20, top 30. Top 15, number one, like, bro, like, we did stuff like. So
why did y'all leave Best Buy to come to Comp USA?
Because we're arrogant and got fired. We was
first on it. Somebody said we got fired. Y'all.
Because we broke. Like,
who got fired first? Y'all got fired at the same time?
Me. So when we worked at Best Buy, it was like, if you went to computers, that's where you went to die. Like, no supervisor or senior combo had been successful in computers. They're always dead last. It's rail thin margins because it's a computer. You got to do all this other things. And I had already killed appliances, and I'm in my 20s, like 19, 20, number one in all of Best Buys for appliances at 20 years old, selling 60 and 70-year-old people appliances who don't really like you. Like, my washer and dryer is older than you. How you gonna tell me about something? Did it in appliances, did it in video. So for me, I'm like, yeah, everybody go over there. They don't make it. I'm cold. I'm finna go over there. They're like, hey, we got an opportunity. Take it. I go over there. I'm like, Jay, it's gonna be. I promise you, Jay, cause we're still friends. Like we live together.
Right.
I'm like, Jay, it's gonna be straight. Come to computers, bro. Like, come on, we finna make our mark on this junk. Right? He was like, no.
You want to fuck with it?
No.
So you didn't want to go from Best Buy to CompUSA?
No. From in Best Buy. From
department we went. So he worked in the computer department before I worked in the computer department. I ran the video department.
Right.
And he was trying to get me to come over.
Cause we both were in video. I went to computers. I'm like, I could think.
Video by itself.
Right, cause you normally that's where they put you when they want to fire you because they suck.
We still talking about Best Buy, right?
Yeah, they would. If you were in another area and you did good or they didn't like you, they want to keep you. They want you to train up people, whatever. Like if you like randomly got moved to computers because you were dead last and they're always dead last in the company, that's where they sent people to get fired. Because they could say, your performance isn't good, you didn't improve the numbers, we got to let you go. So it was a department you went to get fired. Because you couldn't perform. And then like, it's hard, it's real hard over there, bro, no lie. I went over there, I was like, Jay, we could do this. He's like, nah, you got to do X, Y, Z. I'm talking about, I took the department from being 400 to like, top 100 in a couple of months, which then now, but if you're high ranking in the departments, you're like king of the hill if you're in computers. I'm like, Jay, I promise you, if you come over there,
you said what now?
It was 400. I wouldn't go when we got it to 100.
I'm like, bro, but I'm by myself though. I'm over there by myself. I'm working with a supervisor who don't really. Bro,
That would have said, he like, so I don't care about you being my friend, nigga. It gotta make sense,
right? And this is in the store,
Yeah,
so I'm talking about.
He convinced you. He got it.
I had a trail, like bro, like I put a system in place, bro. Like it's people who couldn't sell service plans.
Right.
We cared about. I mean, not cared about. We needed to sell service plans. That's what we cared about. You couldn't sell service plans. You couldn't sell a computer. Hey, this is your printer aisle. These in the box furniture. You need to help anybody who comes over here because people weren't getting help.
Are you a manager at the time?
I'm a senior, which is essentially.
Hey, but real talk, not to cut you off. What they fired me for?
I don't even remember.
They fired you? How the fuck they fire you? But they fired you first? They fired you first?
They fired him first. I was a manager.
What?
Yeah.
So I ended up getting promoted.
Yeah, so I was
You got promoted.
over me.
Over.
But I was younger than him though.
You got, hold on, you was over him at CompUSA too then.
Wait.
I'm just saying, this shit crazy. Cause
it was corporate, it was... Wait, hold on.
God damn it, man. No, you good. Damn. Low power mode.
So, at the time when I was at Best Buy, I was like 20.
Keep going, keep talking.
Jay was like 24, 25. Right?
Right.
Then we started working together. I'm talking about we the dynamic duo. Like we like MJ and Scottie Pippen, bro. Like we out there like just tearing up stuff. Not, in a bad way. We're running numbers. So I go to computers. I tell him, I'm like, bro, it's gonna be straight. Like, come on over here.
Right.
It used to be called the trail, bro. You start off in the furniture, see if they need a desk. You go down the printer aisle, get the printer, the paper, the ink, because those were all high margin items. So I'm like, even if they don't buy a service plan, we definitely clocking them for these accessories to get margin.
Right.
Then they used to grab the computer, come to the desk where me and Jay would be in the center of computers. And I would just stand there. When the person pitched their service plan, if they couldn't get the person to buy the service plan, I took the sale over. I finished hitting them about the service plan.
All this sound like CompUSA.
Right.
They just bought the same thing with CompUSA.